We have to start right here in LA where the Lakers won last night. This is not a drill. Roll the highlight, Director Kathy. Oh, wow. LeBron and the Lakers hosting the Nuggets on Sunday, looking to avoid an 0-6 start. And Richard, Russell Westbrook had the energy going.
Yeah, he had that energy. And that's what, look, the Lakers needed an energy injection. That's what they need. Their defense has already been elite, but their defense hasn't been turning into offense. And look, Russ did such a great job, and we can't compliment him enough on how he helped lead this team. But, man, Lonnie Walker with the big three there. You could just see the energy. You could see the joy on their face.
Finally, fourth quarter here, LeBron. Watch this play. This sort of sums up exactly what Russ has been bringing the last 2 games. AD active on the boards, but this is important because he's a little cringing. LeBron misses.
Yeah, and I love it. Look, we're going to talk more about this later in the show. And look, this is tough. We know he is fighting through, but this is what it meant. If you want to play all 82, this is what the type of things that it takes.
But he's like, let me stay in the game. And this is the play exactly I'm talking about. Bullet pass. Here's a miss. Brody with the O board. He's like, pause, I got this. I was a little surprised.
Let's slow down. Let's play under control. There we go.
Westbrook. I mean, look, his hand. Did you notice the fans were like embracing his energy tonight?
Yeah.
What did we say last week? It's okay to take that shot, but go to the rim.
Yeah.
Don't pull up.
Congratulations, Darvin Ham. First win.
Of many.
And you gotta love exactly the energy that they showed. This was a big moment for him. They've been persevering through the start of the season, and you have to be super impressed with how they won it. Lakers win 121-110.
You know, like I mentioned before, we had many conversations about sacrificing and understanding what that looks like for me. And like I've mentioned since day one, whatever is needed for me to be able to help the team win, you know, that's what I'll do, and I'll continue doing that as the season goes along.
Tonight he was just looked more and more comfortable in the role that, you know, he's been implemented in, and, you know, we needed all 32 sensational minutes that he had, so it was big time.
Like you say, to be a player of his caliber and actually come off the bench, that's truly a guy who doing whatever the team asks, you know, to get a win, sacrifice, you know, his starting position for the betterment of the team, and you know he's flourished in that role. That's all we can ask for, and you know I told him just keep doing what you're doing, man. Everything you're doing it's unbelievable, and the last 2 games, you know, he just kind of been doing his thing, man. So you know, proud of him.
The Lakers are proud of him. The Lakers snapped their 5-game losing streak last night against the Nuggets. LeBron and AD balled out per usual, and Russ scored 18 points to go along with 8 boards and 8 dimes. Back to those Russ triple-double days. Ramona, what was your reaction to Russ's performance off the bench again?
If he can play like this off the bench, he's saved his career. I mean, that is a strong statement, but that is how close that felt last week when he was reacting very poorly to coming off to the bench, to the hamstring injury and this feeling of him around the team, if they got to make a change, and if it doesn't, it's got to happen sooner rather than later. It went 3 games before they moved him to the bench. That's quick. But if this didn't work out, if he was not able to embrace this role and play the way they needed him to play, this was going to get ugly fast. And I think if he can embrace this, play this way, and give them what he did the last 2 games, there's a role for him on this team, and there's a role for him in the league.
Richard, we see the chemistry finally building. What did you see from Russ last night?
Well, this is one thing we have to understand is that the Lakers, the LA fans, they understand basketball at an extremely high level. Those cheers partly was because of his performance, but part of those cheers were because, okay, he is willing to do whatever. Because you can do your role, and this is what I was always told. It's not about doing your role. It's about doing your role with enthusiasm. If you commit to your role with enthusiasm versus like, all right, fine, I'll do it, and I'll go out there and I'll play just enough, and I'll do just enough, and I'm going to have a certain attitude about me. And I'm not saying that Russ did it, but he showed up and he said, hey, look, I am willing to do whatever it takes for the team to be successful. His teammates complimented, and the fans, you felt that injury. It's like, we don't care, Russ, if you start, don't start. We just want to know that you are committed to being a Laker and doing whatever the Laker organization needs, and then the fans, they just feed off of that. That's how the love starts to build very, very quickly.
He did it on the court, too.
Yeah.
I mean, that play that you showed there, he went to the basket.
Oh, yeah,
Last
true.
week, when everybody was criticizing him
Settling for mid-range.
settle for the mid-range. That's what Darvin Ham said afterwards. And the one thing I will point out, Darvin Ham and Russell Westbrook had a lot of conversations over the summer where they built up a trust in how they wanted to play. Are you doing? Can I trust you? You trust me? The first 3 games, we weren't seeing that on the court, but that's where that trust comes in. If he stuck with Darvin and Darvin stuck with him into these roles and is willing to go to the hoop every time, be aggressive, he adapted.
Yeah.
He did what his coach was asking him to do. And there's a role for you in this league and on the team if you can do that.
But you know what also helps you guys? That the Lakers shot the ball really well. And actually, if you look at the numbers historically, they were really poor, shooting 23% on the year going into this matchup. And I talked to producer Schwartz, and we have a graphic here to show you the difference, the juxtaposition of how the Lakers have shot the ball. But this team, the Lakers, they're number 1 in the NBA in pace. And when you shoot the ball at this clip, that's going to be a win for you. 121 points versus their typical 100 or so. Shot 48% from the field. 3-point percentage, look at that. They made almost 5 more threes, shooting 43% from 3. If you marry that with this idea that you're also fast and Russ that's leaning to your strengths, and he's coming off the bench commanding that second unit, this is the recipe for success for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.